Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we've got to talk about millions of US military emails that were basically sent to a country that's an ally of Russia, and honestly, you're never going to guess why. Alright, maybe you will guess why, but this is an interesting one nevertheless. Now, this is coming from the BBC, and here's what's going on. Emails intended for the US military's .mil domain have for years been sent to the West African country which ends with .ml. Now that basically African country, if you didn't know, is Mali, and Mali happens to be an ally of Russia. Now, some of those emails reportedly contained sensitive information such as passwords, medical records, and the itineraries of some of the nation's top military officers. The Pentagon says it has taken steps to address this issue. Now, according to the Financial Times, which first reported this story, Dutch internet entrepreneur Johannes Zubrier, or Zubir, identified this problem more than 10 years ago. And since 2013, because again, 10 years, he has basically had a contract to manage Mali's country domain, and in recent months has reportedly collected tens of thousands of misdirected emails. None of these were marked classified, but according to the newspaper, they included medical data, maps of U.S. military facilities, financial records, and the planning documents for official trips, as well as diplomatic messages. Now, Mr. Zrubir basically wrote a letter to U.S. officials this month to raise the alarm. He said that his contract with the Mali government was basically going to be finishing, meaning, quote, the risk is real and could be exploited by adversaries of the United States. Now, if you didn't know, Mali's military is actually due to take control of that domain today, on Monday, July 17th. U.S. military communications that are marked classified and top secret, for the record, are transmitted through separate IT infrastructure and make it unlikely that they would accidentally be compromised, according to current and former U.S. officials. But Stephen Skransky, who is a lawyer who previously served as senior counsel to DHS, or Homeland Security, specifically their Intelligence Law Division, said that even seemingly harmless information, for obvious reasons, could prove useful to U.S. adversaries, particularly if it included the details of individual personnel. Quote, these sorts of communications could mean that a foreign actor can start building dossiers on our own military personnel for espionage purposes, or could try to get them to disclose information in exchange for financial benefit. It's certainly information that a foreign government can use. And yes, that is typically the problem that we have here. Personal information can be exploited. So while it's not necessarily the nuclear codes, it's obviously a very serious issue, but it really underscores the need to understand what you are doing and what you are sending as you put it out there. We like to just write stuff out and then boom, go ahead and send it out, or we post something on Facebook and then we go back and edit it. We've got to make sure that we are sending these things, and especially if you're working with a government entity as sensitive as the U.S. military, specifically the U.S. military, they can be rather sensitive. Make sure you're using that .mil as opposed to .ml, or honestly, you're sending it to another military in a foreign country that isn't exactly too friendly with us. So I thought that was interesting news of the day. Heads up, all you people that email the military. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private. Thanks, everybody.